Jefferson Santos here, co-founder and chief visionary officer for Dreamtrips. We're excited to bring you this compensation plan training. And I just want you to know that we've got decades and decades and decades of experience from field leadership, corporate leadership, coming together, making this the best compensation plan for you for the product that we have. So let's talk about the earnings disclaimer. The company does not guarantee any level of income or success to its brand ambassadors, and individuals' earnings will depend on a personal effort, skill, dedication, and the ability to build and support a sales network. Any examples of income or success shared by the company or its brand ambassadors are not typical and are for illustrative purposes only. All right. So I'm going to get into all the different ways that we make money here, but I want to first start off with a 30,000 foot view and show you the left and right numbers of founders memberships and how much that could make you at the certain achievement levels. Okay. And so I'm going to jump into that first, and then I'm going to go back to these items here to unpack what I just showed you, what that means as far as all the different ways we get paid. All right. So I'm going to combine them all right here in a predicted income example for just founders memberships. And we're going to start with you personally enroll 4 founders members, 2 left, 2 right. That makes you a Traveler 1K. If you do this within your first 30 days, you earn a fast start bonus as well as the first order bonuses. When you add that together, that's $600 that you're earning there, and it only costs you $599 US to enroll. And so now you're in profit, right? And then there's the reorders on the second month. There's the numbers there. And then the rank maintenance bonus that you earn monthly there. And then there's no travel dollars that you earn yet as a Traveler 1K. But as the achievement levels start to increase, okay, you hit Traveler 5K, that's the initial binary. When people purchase that membership, that's the kind of income that you're making, okay? If those numbers are there, 23 left, 23 right. And then this is the second month, the reorders right here, 372 in residual income, binary income right there. And then your rank maintenance bonus, $150 every single month. And then you're getting $200 in travel. Okay, you can only spend it on travel, which is really cool because it starts to increase, and you can use those travel dollars to pay airfare, hotel, combine it with Dreamtrip points to pay for the whole entire dream trip. It's really exciting. But the next rank, Traveler 10K, is a very early solid leadership rank. And so right here, you're making over $1,500 on the initial binary when people first purchase it. Okay. And then $745, this is the second month, reoccurring. This is residual income. And then a rank maintenance monthly bonus of $250. So you combine that, that's about $1,000 a month. Okay, in cash, residually on reorders of the founders membership at Traveler 10K. But look at this, travel dollars, $300 every single month. So 4 months, that's $1,200 that's going towards anything you want to, a whole trip, a trip wherever you want to go to, one of our dream trips, whatever you want. All right, that's Traveler 10K. And so I'm going to move a little bit quicker here, but you can start to see the income really starts to take off here. Voyager 25K, $3,800 in initial binary pay, reorders $1,800, almost $1,900. You add the rank maintenance bonus to it, you're over $2,000 a month in cash residually right there. And then another $500 in travel dollars every single month that you're getting in addition to the other bonuses. And then it keeps on going. Voyager 50K, over $7,600 on the initial binary, $3,700 over that for reorders, $1,000 on the maintenance bonus. Okay, so when you add that up, you're almost at $5,000 a month residual in cash, plus another $1,000 in travel dollars on top of all that, which is really good. Now, Global 100K really starts to get nice here with $15,000 in the initial money that you've earned total. Okay, and then $7,500 a month residually. This is starting the second month on, right? And then $2,000 a month on the rank maintenance bonus. So when you add those two, that's almost $10,000 in cash residual income on reorders of the membership. And then we throw in another $2,000 a month in travel dollars every single month. And you can use those on anything travel, which is really nice. Global 250K, 38,000 here, 18,000 in residual, another 2,000 on top of that. So you're looking at 20 grand in cash residual on reorders there with those bonuses added up together, plus $5,000 monthly in travel that you can use towards travel, which is pretty amazing. Global 500K, this is where it really gets crazy. on this income here, $37,000 on the reorders, another 5,000 on top of that. So you're over 40 grand residually every single month on those reorders, plus $10,000 in travel dollars that you can use on anything travel. And then global 1 million, over six figures on initial binary. When you combine the reorders plus the rank maintenance bonus, you're over six figures a month residually, plus $20,000 a month in travel dollars you can use on anything travel. And then global 2.5 million, you've got some crazy income here. You're looking at basically $250,000 in residual with the back end residual reorders plus the rank maintenance bonus. When you add that up, that's $250,000 a month there. And then 20,000 on top of that in travel dollars, which is really nice. And then our top rank, Atlas 5 million, really crazy income here. You're looking at $500,000 in residual, actually over that now when you add the rank maintenance bonus. And we're not even talking about check match here, everybody. This is pretty amazing, plus $20,000 a month in travel dollars. So that is the numbers there. Now I'm going to dive into the details and walk you through all the different ways you make money, but I'm just showing you left and right numbers of the founders membership, the kind of income that you can make. Also travel dollars as well, which is really cool. 6 ways to get paid here at Dreamtrips. We get our first order bonus. We have our team commissions, check match, which is a generational check match, rank up bonus, one-time rank up bonuses, rank maintenance bonuses I just mentioned there, and then the travel dollar bonus as well. So let's talk about what do you do first. So if you're first getting started with us and you're looking at us, okay, number 1, become active. Number 2, become binary qualified. Number 3, get fast start qualified. And then number 4, get 4 pay no more to get that going there. All right. So to become active, really simple, just buy a membership yourself, because if it's kind of hard to sell a membership that you're not using yourself. However, we still give you a way to sell your way to be active, which is the right side there, 150 PQV, personal qualifying volume, by going out and making sales of memberships. But the easiest way to do it is just buy the membership yourself so you can enjoy the benefits of Dreamtrips. All right. So binary qualified, 2 active, personally enrolled members left and right. Okay. 2 left, 2 right. You're active yourself. Now you're binary qualified. Very simple. 2 left, 2 right, personally enrolled, and then they're active as well. All right. So let's talk about the enrollment packs and the membership levels. We got the business class membership and the founders level. Business class is 200 CV commissionable volume one time that's paid out on the initial, and then 50 CV every single month that's reoccurring. On the founders level, it's 400 CV paid out one time, and then 108 CV every single month on the reoccurring that you're getting paid on there. First order bonus, you're making 20% of the 200 CV on the business class or 20% of the 400 CV on the founders level. You can see the numbers there. You're making 40 or 80 bucks every time you make a sale there. Very simple. And then fast start. You have to do this within your first 30 days. So you go out and make 4 sales on the business class. You made 160 plus a fast start bonus of 140. You've made $300, which is $1 more than what you paid. You paid $299, you made $300. On the founders, you sell 4, you make $320. Fast start kicks in at $280. So you add that up together, $600 you just made. You paid $599 to get started as a founders pack. You made $600. You're $1 in profit. You're good to go. But you have to do that within your first 30 days. Day 0 is the day you sign up. Day 1 is the next day. All right. So get 4 pay no more. So let's say you're a founder, you refer 4 founders memberships, then, and they're paying their membership, your fees are waived. You still get your points. You still get your founders dream trip every single year. All right. That's pretty cool. Now, if one of your 4 gets their 4, okay, that means they're not paying anymore. You got to replace that 4th person. Now, here's the thing. A lot of you are going to put in 5, 10, 50 members over the course of your career here at Dreamtrips. And so go out and keep on bringing on memberships, pursuing a profit, building a business. As long as you have 4 paying founders members that you personally enrolled, you are not paying your membership. Okay. Just want to let you know that. Get 4, pay no more. Really simple there. All right. So rank requirements. Now, once again, we've done the math for you. You're going to have a dashboard in your back office showing this to you. You do not have to do the math. Okay. But we want to show this to you because this is the compensation plan document, but we have a rule. It's 45%, 45%, 10% rule. So you cannot count more than 45% of your entire volume max per leg. Okay. And then at least 10% on your enrollment leg on the bigger binary leg. Okay. Don't worry about understanding it all right now, but let me just show you how the numbers work. Traveler 1K, that's 1,000 in CV in your entire group, your rank qualifying group. That is RQV. That's what that is. So what does that look like? 450 max has to come from one enrollment leg, and then another 450 max can come from another enrollment leg. And then you at least have to have 100 coming in from a third, fourth, or whatever leg. Okay. That adds up to that 100, but that has to be on the bigger side of the binary. Okay. So once again, you're going to have 4, 5, 10, 25 enrollment legs. Every time you enroll in a brand ambassador, that is a new enrollment leg for you. So the more legs that you have, the healthier that you can hit these numbers a lot quicker and all of that. All right. So Traveler 5K, there's the math there. Rank qualifying volume is 5,000. That's why it's called Traveler 5K. Okay. So leg one, a max at 2250 we can count on each leg, and then at least 500 on that third leg. But once again, you're going to have multiple legs. So once again, keep on enrolling brand ambassador legs, and just showing you the math here. We've done the math for you. I'm just going to click through quickly here. We've already done the math for you on all these different ranks here. And once again, you have that dashboard in your back office showing you exactly what you need to do next and all of that. All right. So now let's talk about the binary pay. All right, this is really important. The binary is 2 legs. You have a left leg and a right leg, and it's always going to grow organically. You're never going to have perfectly balanced legs. And so what's going to happen is we're going to pay you up to 20% of the smaller side. Now, in this example, you can see on your right side, that is a Traveler 10K, which pays 15% on the smaller side. Okay. And so I'm going to go through the ranks here in the binary cap. So at Traveler 1K, the max you could make per week is $500 a week. Okay. And at 5K, $1,000 a week. Traveler 10K, $2,000 a week max. Okay. And then it goes all the way to $100,000 a week potential based on the volume coming in. So back to the right here, you can see that on the left side, the big leg, there's 7,200 CV volume. What is that? That is all the memberships initially coming in, reoccurring, and that's your entire team working together on that left side, adding up to all that. So as long as it's below you somewhere, you're getting credit for all that volume. Okay. Then on the right side, which is your shorter side in this example, okay, you have 5,000 commissionable volume there. That's the team on the right side, all added up, the reoccurring, initial signups, all of that commissionable volume. So that's the right side in this diagram is your smaller side, your pay leg. So you're making 15% of that, which is $750. That's what you would make in that week. Okay, whatever volume is not paid on carries over to the next week. All right. So really powerful there on how you get paid in the binary. Once again, I showed all this kind of added up in that first chart, right, at the very beginning of the training, but I'm just breaking all these down on how it works. All right. So binary team commissions, once again, just kind of giving you a definition here. The team commission is a residual bonus based on your binary structure. A brand ambassador may earn anywhere from 10 to 20% commissions paid on the pay leg volume in any commission period they qualify to earn this bonus. The pay leg volume is used, and the percentage paid out is dependent upon the rank and the brand ambassador has qualified for during the corresponding qualification period. All right. And so to qualify for team commissions, you must be an active brand ambassador, personally enroll 4 brand ambassadors, placing 2 on the left, 2 and 2 on the right, who are also active. All right. So let's talk about check match. This is powerful. Every brand ambassador you enroll, first level, that's your first level, is who you enroll. You're earning 20% of their binary check. Okay, I'll repeat that one more time. You're earning 20% of their binary check. Okay. And then you start to earn generations of Traveler 1Ks when you become a Traveler 10K. Okay. So now you're starting to earn the whole first generation of Traveler 1Ks. You're earning 5% of their entire binary check. It doesn't come from their check. Okay. This is an additional bonus that you get on top of everything else. All right. And then when you become a Traveler 25K, okay, now you're earning a second generation, 5% off of everybody in that generation. Okay. And then Voyager 50K, 3 generations, 5% off of that. And going on, so fourth generation, 5th generation, and then all the 6 generations. And so what this allows you to do is you're earning a percentage of their binary check on chunks of Traveler 1Ks, okay, generations of Traveler 1Ks. So let me show you a diagram here. If you look and see, you see that there's generations, and what this does is every time this is calculated, I know it's a little bit more detailed, but as this is calculated, we dynamically compress this. So It compresses all the Traveler 1Ks up to where you're earning the 5%, the 3%, the whatever, off of all the Traveler 1Ks of their binary check. So what does this allow you to do? This allows you to earn generations deep in your organization a check match on their binary check. Okay. Some of you won't understand this until you start to see this in your reports. And then you're going to be super excited because there's no limit to the amount of money you can earn in generational check match. The binary has certain caps. Generational check match, there is no caps. So you're earning a percentage of everyone's binary checks, okay? Obviously that are Traveler 1Ks and generations to come, which is really exciting. And so let's talk about one-time rank bonus and weekly rank maintenance bonuses. These are two different bonuses we're talking about right here. Okay, this is really cool. So as a Traveler 1K, you're earning a $100 one-time bonus, okay? And then you're earning a monthly bonus, which is paid weekly. Okay, that's the rank maintenance bonus. Okay, so I'm going to box these two bonuses right here because they're two different bonuses. There's a one-time, and then there's one that's paid weekly for the month. Okay, so here we go. Let's go into the Traveler 5K. $500 one time, and you'll get $150 a month paid weekly. All right, so paid out one time. Boom. Traveler 10K, $1,000 one time right away. And then you're paid $250 a month every single month paid out weekly. All right, Traveler 25K, $2,500 one time and $500 every single month paid out weekly. Okay, here's Voyager 50K, 5,000 travel dollars paid out one time, boom, right there. And then $1,000 every single month paid out weekly. All right, now Voyager 100K is a 10,000 one-time bonus. It's paid in 4 installments. Okay, but you also get $2,000 every single month paid out weekly as a rank maintenance bonus. All right. So Global 250K, $25,000 one time paid out in 8 installments. Okay. And another bonus on top of that is your rank maintenance bonus of $2,000 a month paid out weekly there. Then Global 500K, $50,000 bonus paid out in 8 installments. In addition to that, your rank maintenance bonus of $5,000 every single month paid out weekly. And then the Global 1 million, $100,000 jet card. I'll talk more about that here in just a second. All right. Plus $15,000 every single month paid out weekly. And then we have the Global 2.5 million, 4 seasons by jet for 2 people. I'll explain a little bit more of that here in just a minute. $25,000 every single month paid out weekly. And then we've got the Atlas 5 million, a Dreamtrips villa, the keys to a Dreamtrips villa. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. $50,000 a month in addition, okay, every single month paid out weekly, which is really awesome. This is a one-time bonuses on the left, and then you got the rank maintenance bonuses that are paid out weekly in those amounts, which is really exciting here. And so travel dollars, okay, these are paid out weekly, and you can see the chart there. I already talked about that earlier, but these expire every 18 months. So when you earn a chunk of travel dollars, you have 18 months to use those. So we force you to travel. So you could use this on airfare, on hotels. You could take your whole family on a Christmas trip, dream trip, whenever you want to go. There's no restrictions on these travel dollars. You can go in there to your travel portal. Let's say you want to go to New York City for Christmas or whatever. Guess what? You could go and pay for your airfare and hotel instead of paying with a credit card. Pull it down, travel dollars, hit submit. Boom, there you go. It's like Monopoly money, but you got to spend it on travel. It's really exciting. And we pay you up to $20,000 a month, every month on travel dollars, which is in addition to everything else, which is super, super cool. So here's those one-time rate bonuses again. You can see the cash bonuses. And then at Voyager 50K, a $5,000 travel dollar bonus we give you there. Okay, but look at Global 1 million. That's a $100,000 jet card. How does that work? You call our concierge service, and you can book whatever private jet that you want. Okay, with that budget, you take your family on a G5 down to Cabo, take your family to Vail and go skiing if you want to, take your family to Italy, whatever you want to do, call the concierge and we'll book the airplane and you're good to go. Global 2.5 million, that's 4 seasons by private jet for 2 people. This is an A321neo Airbus. Okay, it's all outfitted with first class seats. You have a 4 seasons chef and a 4 seasons bartender on the plane. This is a 16-day itinerary or a 24-day itinerary, and you're flying around the world, staying at different 4 seasons resorts. So it literally is white glove service. This is for 2 people, And this is amazing. And lastly, we have our Atlas 5 million rank. You get your very own Dream Trips villa. What we're going to do, guys, as a travel company is we're going to be buying up and or building resorts around the world, whether it's in Asia or the Caribbean or in the tropics or Europe. When you hit this rank, we're going to give you the keys and the title to your very own villa that you can use as many weeks as you want, or you can have other people use it, or you can do whatever you want with it. So this is your Dream Trips villa that we award to you for hitting that rank, which is really awesome. Just wrap everything up residually. A lot of people want to know, okay, how much money can I make just based on these members left and right? What is this kind of rounded up? Okay. And so we're combining travel dollars with the residual, okay, with the rank maintenance bonus. Okay. So on this first one, two left, two right yourself, you make your money back, right? But this is where it really gets exciting. Okay. And you've already seen these numbers before, but I'm just showing you the back end. We're combining the residual with the rank maintenance bonus with the travel dollars. And you can see really simply put is the amount of founders members you have on each side and the kind of income that you can make residually. And none of these numbers include the check match. Okay. Check match will give you a considerable lift on this. So this is what's powerful about this is that's the summary of what you can be making there based on the founders membership on each side. And so here's some definitions. I'm not going to read through all these. You can pause it. You can read our PDF in the back office and with all the terms and definitions of what we're talking about here with the compensation plan. All right. So with that said, take advantage of this. You saw the checklist, get active, get your 4, start duplicating that and help your team rise up and help yourself rise up. And we'll see you on one of our next Dream Trips.